タと弟子、ブッダの平常心、2での物語、全4回、最終回、2015年8月11日、英語による講義です。
Before entering that forest, they call it garden, but it's very big and a big tree and all that. It's a forest. So before he entered that forest, at the almost like the gate of the forest, he saw a monk sitting on a stone, big stone, and mending his clothes with thread and needle. He mending, yeah. And then on the floor, at his feet, at the feet of this monk, there were 700 heavenly beings offering him flowers and prostrate to him and then also circumambulate him. Yeah. Then the king nearing him. At least the king has some wisdom eye open that he can see the heavenly beings. If Anand was there, he would say, "Thus I have heard." Thus I have heard the king say this, the king say that. But he would see nothing. The Anand has been with the Buddha in countless of assembly, where everybody was taken to Sita heaven or Taoli heaven, everywhere. Everybody come back and enjoy while there and come back and talk, but Anand always sit there blind, deaf, dumb. And then thus I have heard. At least his ear, not deaf, meaning deaf to heavenly music and whatever they talk in heaven at that time, together with the Buddha, astral being, body or heavenly body. He know nothing. Always thus I have heard. But thank God he heard something. Yeah, and remember. Yeah. So the king came near to the monk who was sitting on the stone and mending his tattered clothes. Pray to a noble being, mean to the monk. Yeah. I would like to come in to pay obeisance to the Buddha. Could you please come in and inform the Buddha first? So the monk say, yes, I will do that. And then he run inside, and then he just went through the stone and went inside. He don't jump down because it's very high, so he went through the stone. He go inside the stone and came out like a gate and came inside to come inside and tell the Buddha, prostrate to you, the world honor one. The king Batinak outside at the gate, at the edge of the forest, want to come see you. So the Buddha say, okay, you use your magical power, your practicing power to go out and say first, and okay, I let him come in. So Nide came out from the stone again. Like from stone, he just appeared from inside the stone and came out, just like somebody, come out from the water, and nothing obstructive. So he came out and said, Your Majesty, I have already informed Buddha, please come in. Yes. So the Bhatunak, the king, was thinking to himself, the thing I want to ask, I probably just let it be. I will ask the Buddha, who is this bhikkhu? Then why has he so much power like this? And then many heavenly beings even come down and make offering to him and pay respect to him so much like that. So when he came in to see the Buddha, he prostrated in front of the Buddha. And then, circumambulate 3 times, and then stay in one side and ask the Buddha. I prostrate to the Buddha, but doesn't mean he prostrate. It just is written like that, meaning, praise be the Buddha. I pray to the Buddha. Please tell me, outside there is a bhikkhu. He is so powerful. He go through the stone just like people go through the water. And the stone is still intact, nothing broken. What is his name? Where does he come from? Can you tell me? Yeah. Perhaps he just saw the manifestation body, the divided body of the bhikkhu. Buddha already knew that the king is coming. So he probably made all this happen. Not necessarily that the real physical monk needed was there. Yeah. So the Buddha said, oh, he is just the lowliest person in this country. Yeah. In your country. Yeah. He's needed. Every day he take the pool out and bring it outside and clean the bucket and all that. Yeah. I feel sorry for him, so I let him be a monk to study with me. And it's nothing much. Just not very long now, he's already become arhat. He's nothing really worth mentioning. Yeah. I know today you came here because you wanted to ask about this. Is that right? So after the Buddha said that, he feel zip, so ashamed, don't know what to say. The king don't know what to say. And then all his arrogance is dropped off on the floor. Yeah. Because seeing him thus, the Buddha said to him, everyone, every person in the world, doesn't matter if he's noble or lowly, rich or poor, all of that is because of the karma in the past. You saw the good karma or wicked karma. The person who are very humane and moral, humble, respect the superior and tolerant the lower, subordinate, these are noble. He mean all this, nobility lineage, rich and all that is not really a noble lineage. The person who is such and such is really from noble lineage. Really can be called noble person, aristocrat. Yeah, okay. Anyone who is, wicked and violent, stubborn, rude, impolite, or very arrogant, doesn't know which is right, which is wrong, that is the lowly person. Stupid, idiot, okay? So, the Buddha was teaching the king, yeah? Teaching the king. Noble or not is not from the rank on this planet, yeah? Even if you're king, but you're not moral, you're not humble, you're not learned in spiritual practice, you're not high level in spiritual level, then you're nothing. So the king said, pray to the Buddha. You are the great saint coming down here to help us. You save everyone, even the lowest person. You never deny anyone at all. If that person has a good affinity, good merit. So could you please tell us, what is the reason that he has to be born in such a lowly family, lowly class, and then what merit did he earn to meet you and even become a monk and even, attain high level? Please be merciful and teach us. Yeah. Your Majesty, listen. I will tell you. And then the king said, please tell us. And the Buddha said, this is a long, long time, past life. Yeah. At the time of Kajip Buddha. After he nirvana, after he went to nirvana, after he left this physical planet. There were 100,000 monks living together in one of the pine forests. One day the chief monk of that assembly, who owns a forest, a pine forest, where other 100,000 monks stay, he had a problem with his stomach. He had to take some laxative, okay? Yeah. Because he thought, I'm the owner, I'm a higher position. So he didn't want to go to the toilet, the public toilet, or the toilet that's made. He bought a big pitch, a big bucket, silver, and outside lacquer with gold. Whoa. As if the pool care what quality the bucket is. Does the pool care? No, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, but you're laughing. You are laughing. But some people are like that. Even nowadays, we are also, sometimes it's so funny how we do it. Like the toilet paper, okay, for example. It's so much chemical in it, poisoning the stream and the water already. And still have to print flower on it and perfume the toilet rolls. For some royal S. Do you understand me? Yes. You know what, right? For some royal what, yeah? I wonder if the toilet seat ever care whether the toilet paper is printed with flower or perfume or not. You think the toilet seat would care? No. Or the toilet, or the septic tank or whatever would care that the toilet paper is printed with flower or perfume? Yes or no? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to offend, but it's really too far and too much. Not only we contaminate enough with the bleaching and everything already, the toilet has to be so white and a different kind of color flower on it, and saying some word on it as if the toilet water can read. Some good word, whatever word printed on it. Flower and word on the toilet paper. When you go to the toilet, do you read the toilet paper yourself? Or is that for the toilet seat to see what kind of noble toilet you have, toilet paper you have? Okay. Now this guy, though being a monk, yeah, but you see different level, huh? You can't just say 100,000 of them there are all good. So this one is, he owns a forest and he let all the monks stay there, and this is very good, charitable, very good, worthy. So praise. But he still have this, ego. So he bought this silver bucket, black plate, gold plate, gold lacquer outside, silver, gold. And then he did his toilet in there. And then he asked one of the disciples, to take it outside. Yeah, to throw it out every day. But he didn't know this disciple monk had already attained some high level of practice. Yeah. So he shouldn't make him do this. That's what he meant. This person already deserves respect from heaven and men already. So this person, the owner of the forest, had not attained that high level or even higher than him. So this is a very terrible thing, like offense, abuse of the Sangha, abuse of the Buddha and the saint. Remember the story? The Earth-star Bodhisattva? Yeah. Also many of the other things before. Therefore, because this monk, the owner of the forest, had no humility, yes, not enlightened enough to see who is low, who is high. Not according to class or position, but according to the inner realization. He didn't know. So he treated him like that. He relied on his position and power. And just to take care of the Sangha and have the forest like that and relying on this position, abusing other people, make it work for him like that. And make that saint. He's a saint already. The disciple is a saint. make a saint to do this kind of lowly job for you because you're lazy and because you are arrogant, haughty, thinking that you're the boss there. Because of that reason, he had to be recycling himself in transmigration. And every time he's born as a human, he had to be born as a lowly class like that. In 500 lifetime, he must do this job. Just for one lifetime. And even that one lifetime, maybe just 20, 30 years, because when he's already the senior monk and, take care of the whole monk, then he's already maybe 50, 60 already. So he probably die, before 100. So 34 years only to ask a disciple to do this, to throw out the poo for him, when he could go to the toilet himself. Understand me? Yeah. Therefore, 500 years, talking about unfairness last night. Only for, maximum 50 years he asked a disciple to do that. Now he have to pay 500 years. How many times more? 10 times? Yeah. 500 years he had to be born in this lowly class and do this job like this job. Taking the poo out and clean the bucket, return to earn money. Yeah. Up to today. Never stop. Until today. Until this lifetime. Before meeting the Buddha. But because he had also the merit of renunciation, he was a monk, and he kept the precepts, perfect. Therefore, today he has a chance to meet me, and I can save him. Your Majesty should know, the owner of the pine forest in that lifetime is Bichu needed today. Yeah. So even though you do good thing, but you do bad thing, you still have to pay for bad thing and earn good thing. Sometimes you earn the good thing first, good for you. Sometimes you pay the bad karma first, bad for you. See that? Yes. Okay. So in this life, as I told you, it's not fair, and it's normal. Normal for this world is like that. This is a world of unfairness. Yeah. It's fair, but it's too fair and too unfair. So you have to just walk the line, strict like this, cannot even look anywhere. Keep the precept. Perfect. Because even though you practice with me, but if you do bad things, you still need to pay for it. Maybe lesser than if you are not practicing, but still you must pay, either here or after life. And depends on how grave you might even go to hell just to clean up that first, okay? But I have to remind you, even if you have to go to hell, please remember the 5 names. Remember your master. If you call, then you'll be saved immediately. But I'm worried at that time you don't have enough energy to think. You're so pained, so harassed, so molested, so punished that you could not even think. That is the only problem. So during this lifetime, better to keep your moral standard intact. Keep your precept, okay? And practice remembering Master, remember the 5 names. So that in the time of trouble, emergency, you will habitually remember that. Understand? Then you can be saved. You must save yourself then, in that situation, okay? Because in some situation, the Master can come to save you. Some situation so grave, you have to do it yourself. You have to call on the Master for help, okay? Or the 5 names. Then you're out, immediately. Because everything is illusionary anyway. Even hell or anything is your own making. You attract it, or you repose it. So, this is also good about this world. You can choose, you see what I mean? After initiation, you can choose. Or if you're a good person, you can choose. If you believe in God, Buddha, you can choose. You can choose better than other ordinary people who has no faith and don't believe in God. Even believing in God, you have to practice daily. You pray daily. You keep the precepts. So when the time you die, you remember because it's habit. The mind remember always doing this, doing this, doing this. Even emergency, you don't forget. Then it's good. You see what I mean? Not to say, oh, I know Master, I know what Master says, he always, I remember, I know everything. But if you don't always remember it and practice in it, reminding yourself all the time, then at the time of death, you forget. Yeah? When all the karma come and tearing you apart, making you suffer. Or in hell, suffering too much, you can't remember. Okay? Everything you practice every day, you could sometimes forget, not to talk about the things you don't practice. Okay? Right. And the king said, yes, praise be the Buddha. I pray to you. So precious, so precious. You appearing in this world is so rare already. And you benefit countless beings like this. We are so grateful. And then the Buddha said, yes, it's correct. You say it correctly. Yeah. The beings transmigrate in the three suffering worlds. There's limitless, and there's no time that they can get out. There's no fixed time that they can get out. So it's better you cultivate your moral standard, keep your merit, make your merit, make yourself, worthy. Then you will reap the good reward. Anyone who's wicked and bad and does not care, then will have to be born in a lowly position or worse. Yeah. After the Buddha said that, the king is so happy, and he suddenly released himself from his arrogance, and condescending, judging people from appearance. So he stand up and then went kneel in front of the Bhikkhu, touch his feet, and then prostrate, and beg him to forgive his sin, his arrogance, his mistake. After that, the Buddha, for the king, he preached many things like charity, the merit of charity, the merit of keeping the precepts, discipline, the merit of how you can be born in heaven, how indulging in sensual pleasure, physical pleasure, is bad for you. If you can cut that off, then you will have peace. Yeah. He keep preaching different kind of merit and a different kind of detachment for the king, especially just for the king that day. Everyone in that assembly at that time together, everyone became so glad, and they vowed to themselves they will cut off this arrogant quality and attitude, obey the Buddha's teaching, and diligently practice his teaching. Okay? It's done. Thank you. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record what the Buddha is teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. We have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. Clapping is for the Buddhas and Anand, eh? Yeah. I'm just reading. So now you know. It wasn't that scary, was it? No, it's not too bad for a change, huh? Not too bad.